This is EA Sports coverage of the PGA Tour. This is Rich Lerner alongside my colleague Frank Nobilo for EA Sports, and we will be calling all the action for today's event.
Rich, I'm armed and ready. Are you?
I am. Battle gear on. Let's get it going. All right, Frank, here we go on the first hole, set for, dare I say, takeoff from this aircraft carrier.
Well, that's right, Rich. You really got to make sure that you get the right flight on this shot coming in because you want it to land soft on this opening hole. It's 186 yards to the middle of the green. Obviously, there's those palms and trees to the left of this green that have to be avoided. And, of course, you don't want a beach on the right.
How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
And he's made it onto the green now.
Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus.
Still playing even for the day after the par. Frank, as we look at the second, your average hole with, say, a few bunkers, maybe even a pond, that would be a walk in the park compared to what I'm seeing right here.
Yeah, early surveillance said that guard shack just to the right of the green is actually not empty. So be a little aware of that when you cross the bridge. Green just 167 yards away, though, from the tee.
Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on there. Easy birdie. Second shot.
-1 in the early going.
So this is an interesting tee shot as that destroyer continues to burn.
Amazing that play still continues.
I like the looks of this one.
Our computer gives us 23 feet, Rich.
Frank, this would be a nice way to jumpstart the round.
Yeah, his momentum can quickly go in the right direction if he makes this. Had every chance of going in.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Oh, I thought he had that. Oh, man.
I just pushed it.
Boy, that hurts. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. So with that, the score is now at even par. Frank, here at the fourth, there's an awful lot going on.
There certainly is. Solar panels, radar tower is up and ready to go, so it will confirm the landing on the other side if it's successful. This rather long par 3 around the 230-yard mark, so this is going to be all carry. Got to land that ball on the green. It will not run through that beach area, and of course the trees and the palm trees all the way around. If this isn't flighted properly, it will not find the destination.
Seems like too much for just one man. This looks like a job for an entire flight crew, Frank.
Well, Rich, we should dig ourselves a trench and see what happens.
Makes the putt and goes to 1 under. Frank, you and I have called golf from around the world. Places like, well, the hot air balloon in the Grand Canyon comes to mind. This has been a rather unusual spot as well.
It is. I thought we'd be safe up here in the observation tower, Rich, but I don't know, with that boat coming in, or should I say the destroyer, I don't exactly feel safe right now, but we'll batten down the hatches as we watch the tee shot at the 5th.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try.
Might want to check the GPS on a putt this long. Looks like he just misread that. And he's putting for par now. Steady, solid, and at 1 under par right now. Now up to the 6th tee, we're back against that destroyer. Frank, you need to take it over that small island?
Yeah, once again, you're going to have to pick a very good target in the distance. Now, we know the shared greens at St. Andrews. Well, this is actually a shared green just cut by that little sand path that goes through the middle. This green is shared with the 8th, but still, this is a long par 3, and for some people out there, it'll be a case of ready, aim, and driver.
Frank, it hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
Yeah, you wonder what he's thinking on that.
He'll need to be strong with this. Pretty good shot right there. And getting ready for the putt. So frustrating sometimes on the greens, isn't it? Drop shot here at the 6th. So not his best work. He'll walk away with a bogey. Now on to the 7th, and Frank, this is, to say the least, a dangerous hole.
You've got to hit it across that retaining wall, or that protective barrier to stop the sand and the enemy coming in. Really, the green sets up nicely for the tee shot, but be wary. There might just be a minefield out there.
Well, you could hear it right off the center of the club face. This has a chance to be close. Trying to generate some momentum here at the 7th hole. This for birdie.
Now it's that sneaky distance.
Really rolling at this point. 3 birdies for the round. Partner, look at that. Left here at the 8th hole. You and I could shoot a little hoop. You want to play a little donkey?
Yeah, it's very observant of you, Rich. Also, the barracks just up ahead that protect the left side of this green. So there's a lot of visual intimidation on this par 3. Follow the sandy trail, and there's green at the end.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. A makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under par. -1 for the day. Rounding out this front 9 mission here, the 9th hole. Shot over the building.
I need to be careful. The front left of the screen is guarded by a tower, and anything right, you'll be ducking for cover in the trenches.
Been a real battle out here today. Just need to keep it all together. Really good distance control there, playing well to his strengths. This is a 9-footer. Just like that, now at 2 under. Excellent front side, trying to keep it going here on the second 9.
He's just playing beautifully, hitting so.
Knocks it up on the green. It is about 28 feet away from the hole. For birdie. It's a good-looking putt right here. You might...
Oh, this is a huge putt. It's in.
The 11th hole here at Paracel Storm, now a military playground. Frank, certainly the players are thankful, having traded the guns for golf clubs. Good time out there so far.
A little bit of an obstacle course, though, here at 11. You can see the weather vanes that adorn the right side of this hole. Tee shot has to be played across that seawall. So, once again, all carry. And let's see if he can land softly on the other side.
Early part of this second nine and a good approach shot. And now, pretty good chance for birdie. Frank, this would jumpstart the round. A third straight birdie.
Some good playing.
Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Knocks that putt in for par to stay at 3 under. Up to the 12th, making a trip across to an island green, Frank.
It looks more like a shipwreck island, and that's an evil place to put the green on that side. Very well defended by that rock wall as well as the water, and of course anything short, those big rocks that protect this green. This is probably the most heavily guarded par 3 on the golf course.
Make bogey or worse here, they might strand you out there. Wow, Frank, he is dialed in.
Yeah, that was just some shot on that. Easy birdie.
That puts them at 4 under for the round. Going right back to the large island here at the 13th, Frank.
Trenches behind will certainly protect anything that goes a little bit long. Left of this green, you better call in the Navy. Whoop, this is taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like. Into the thick stuff, that's a difficult lie. Second shot coming out of the rough here.
Not a problem there, Rich.
Locked in on the read and the speed. And he makes it for par. Frank, here at the 14th, not a long hole, but not a big green either.
It almost lulls you into that false sense of security. You just see the green, it stands up like an old sand dune. The beach around doesn't seem to be that problematic. A few trees behind, really, they just give you a nice line. But beware of what looks straightforward.
Looks sort of like a deserted island, Frank. Still some work to do here at the par 3, Frank.
Yeah, you'd think there with the size of that green, this green would be an easy one to hit, but that's irrelevant now. Let's see if he can get it up and down.
Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. That's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Just a couple of feet. 3 under on the day. Now to the 15th, and Frank, where exactly is the green here?
Well, I think you need the Jungle Book to try and decipher this one. A little short par 3 up and over there. There is a green in amongst that jungle, and even the green has its own little mini jungle in it.
This is one of my favorite holes on this golf course. Well, that's how you play the game, right there.
Second shot.
Good putt and a good move. Now to 4 under. 16th hole now, Frank, here at Paracel Storm. 153 yards. Little breeze here. This might be time for a nice low tracer.
Yeah, if you're running out of gas, you can always use the solar panels just to recharge. Green perched out. Boulders to the right, beach to the right. In the bridge, you can always walk the plank later. Let's get this one safely on deck.
Ball rolls up, not his best effort, but it certainly won't be a round wrecker.
No, 30 feet. On the PGA Tour, the statistics of making one from 30 feet nearly the same as 3 putting.
So a long putt there and just didn't read it quite right. Shouldn't be a problem here. Showing no signs of weakness. That's a good putt right there. Stays at 4 under. Coming to the end of this battle, now at the 17th hole, Frank.
Yeah, the penultimate hole. Par 3, we've got to walk across the bridge to get there. And it looks relatively benign at the moment. We've seen a lot of things pop up. The destroyer is a great reminder of that. Hole is under 200 yards, so within reach. But we've got to once again parachute in all the trouble to the front and the right side of this green. Ball has to be hit nice and high.
Second shot from the rough. Wow, what a shot.
What are the chances of making it from there?
Now the finishing hole, Frank, and just a spectacular looking hole.
Yeah, chance to complete our mission should we succeed here at 18. If anything, you want to keep the ball a little left of the flag. Otherwise, we're off the beach. Well, there's a big green, and they're going to use every inch of it. Well, that was almost like that's what he wanted to do, but why would you want it to run over the back?
And it is in.
Amazing. Amazing.
Frank, you have to like what you saw out there today.
I certainly did. Swing is excellent right now. Stroke, there's nothing wrong with that. Really, just it's a case of getting out of your own way.
We've taken objective Bravo. Listen up! Enemy machine gunner due north of where you are! Objective Delta is no longer under our control. Taking a lot of heat! I need ammo! We have taken Objective Alpha. I spotted a hostile helicopter due south of your position. Objective Echo has just been lost. Objective Bravo is ours. We have neutralized Objective Delta. Spotted enemy jet. Good work, boys. Objective Delta's been taken. I need ammo! I spotted enemy machine gun. We've neutralized Objective Delta. Spotted an enemy machine gun south of where you are. Hostile machine gunners been spotted south of your post. I have eyes on a hostile boat east of your location. Listen up, Objective Charlie is now neutralized. neutralized. Heads up, hostile soldier due north of your location. I got eyes on a hostile soldier. You're no longer in control of objective Delta. Objective Charlie is under our control. Lost objective Alpha. Have eyes on a hostile boat east of your current position.
Spotted an enemy boat.
North of your position, there's a hostile boat operating out there. Objective Delta is now neutralized. Heads up! Enemy machine gunner north of your location! Objective Delta is now in our control. I have eyes on a hostile machine gunner east of your position. Spotted a hostile helicopter east of your position.
I'm about to light it up!
We've just taken objective Bravo. We've lost control of objective Alpha. Looks like you have a hostile drone east of your position. Could a mechanic take a look at my ride, please?